In this video, I'm gonna show you how to play all 12 minor chords. In the previous one, we learned about the major chords, but let's go for the minors. So minor chords are almost the same as major chords. There's only one note that's different. For example, if I have C major here, the only note that I'm gonna have to change to make it minor is this note here, the third. I'm gonna make it flat. So if I had 1, 3, 5 for my major, now for my minor, I'm gonna have 1, 3 flat, and 5. Okay, so it's gonna be the same thing for all of them. If I'm gonna do C sharp or D flat, that was major. To get the minor, I'm gonna just make the 3 flat. So I'm gonna have 1, 3 flat, and 5. So it's gonna be the same for all of them. D major, 1, 3, 5. To make it minor, I'm just gonna make the 3 flat. I'm gonna have 3 minor. So how, for those of you who haven't watched the previous video, how do I know which one is 1, which one is 2, which one is 3? This is based on the major scales, right? So if I have the C major scale, it's gonna go, right? So that tells me that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then back to 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's my major chord. But if I want to make it minor, I'm just gonna make this flat. Okay, so for those of you who know your major scales, it's gonna be simple. So you're just gonna go, right? You just make the 3 flat. Okay, now for those of you who don't know your major scales, but who prefer to go with the whole step and half step method, the half step method. So in the previous video, we talked about how in the for the major chords, the formula was 4 plus 3, which is basically I play the first note. To get the second note, I add 4 half step, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3 to get my third note. So 4 and then 3, and it's gonna be the opposite for minor chords. It's gonna be 3 plus 4. So my first note, if I'm gonna play C minor, I play C, and then I add 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, and then to get my third note, I'm gonna add 4 half step, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's gonna be my minor. Okay, it's gonna be valid for anything. Let's say I wanna play F sharp minor. I'm gonna play F sharp. I'm gonna add 3 half steps, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna add 4 half steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is gonna be my F sharp minor. So again, it's simple to find them, right? If you're really thinking about it, it's very easy. But the hard part is to actually remember it, so that you don't have to think of 1, 2, 3, 4, but you can just play them like that, right? So now we're gonna use the same categories that we used for the major chords, and then just apply them for the minor chords. Okay, so we had C, F, and G in the first category, right? For the major chord, we're gonna have the same thing here. So C, F, and G. Okay, so C minor, but instead, in that context, instead of being white, 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 this time it's white, black, white. Okay, so you get C minor, F minor, and G minor. Okay, so let's add the metronome and then try to work that out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And if I want to make it faster, I can do it every 2 beats, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. If I want to make it even faster, I can do it every one beat. Okay, so that was the first category, C, F, and G. Now my second category is gonna be D, E, and A. So this is gonna be the opposite for minors, obviously, because this now is white, white, white. So D, E, and A, right? So I'm gonna play my metronome. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Right? Once you start getting more comfortable, you can play them clearly without making any mistakes. You can make it faster. Right? Okay. And then my next category was D flat, E flat, and A flat. But the only thing is, in that context, E flat is gonna have a different shape. But just so we don't get confused, we just use the same categories we used in the previous video for the white notes, so that you don't have to. It's easier that way. So I'm gonna have D flat, white, black, white, black, E flat, black, 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 and A flat. Right? So I'm gonna have. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And then I can make it faster. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Right? I can make it even faster. Okay? So now the last category, which is gonna be F sharp, B flat, and B, right? That's what we had. So F sharp. See, now F sharp looks more like D flat and A flat, right? Usually before, when I used to teach before, I used to put these in the same categories because they look similar. But I felt like my students had to memorize a new pattern, which made it kind of more confusing. So I felt like it was easier to just use the same categories that I used on the major chords. So now this F sharp, even though it looks like the third category, it still stays on the fourth category because that's what we had with the major chords. So F sharp, B flat, and B. Okay, so remember, like I told you before, most of my students, they struggle with that transition. If you want, you can take some times just on B flat and B to get that transition right, and then you can move on to to the whole thing. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. You can make it 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Or even faster. Okay, so basically that's all of them. Okay, so this video is shorter than the previous one because a lot of the theories, I already explained them in the major chords one, because major chords and minor chords are basically the same. The same things, which is they call triad, which is a chord with 3 notes. So they're very similar. That's why once you learn your major chords and you master them, it's a lot easier for you to learn the minor chords. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. Please take the time to practice. Take the time to sit down on your piano, because you don't want to be one of those musicians who can explain everything by mouth, but who can't play anything. So I'll see you in the next one.